right, it's your boy, Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. We're back with Dark Souls 2. Sorry, I was having some, tech issues. Don't know why it wasn't just coming up. Dark Souls wouldn't launch. I was playing Baldur's Gate yesterday. It was just being weird, so who knows? But in the meantime, we will close that down and then get rolling. I did some very brief research about the stuff that's in the DLC that we may or may not need. I need to make sure I got the 2 pyromancies you can get, and then beyond that, I think we're good. The only thing I'm even remotely interested in is the mask, the hollow skin. Let's see, take the elevator up and step out in front of the next elevator. Yeah, that's because there's a hidden door we didn't know about. Which is funny because that hidden door would be revealed if we had the item. But either way, we need to go to the foyer bonfire. Yeah, and I will. Just in time for it to freak out on me. There we go. There you go. I want to make sure I can see chat should anybody hop around. Alrighty. Anyway. Okay, so from here, you take the elevator up, which is that one, which now we're going to miss it because we weren't moving fast enough, but that's fine. Okay. Extra annoying because we've definitely been through here. But like I said, it was a random illusory wall we didn't know about. So what are you going to do? Be alright. Okay. Then take this. And somewhere along there, the door opened. So we'll take it back down. Yeah. And there are all these pots of water, which is odd. And then the hollow skin, which is just, real cute. Thought it was cute. Figured I'd go out. Or whatever the meme is. But yeah, I finally figured out a solution to mount my camera in a way where it's not on a tripod and I can't kick it. So hopefully I won't get dead-legged this stream. That would be just the most rad. But yeah, that means we've pretty much done everything we want to do here. Because the other stuff here doesn't terribly interest me. That being said, I do really quickly want to make sure... Oh, I don't have any attunement. Fine. Yeah, you're right. I know. That means we need to scroll over to spells. Let's see. Fire snake we have. Immolation, warmth. Okay, so we missed dance of fire. Yes, okay. So that is something we also want. So we will get that. Again, out of a just abundance of paranoia. Not because I genuinely think that, we're ever going to use it. But, I don't want to have to go halfway through this DLC and New Game Plus Plus because we forgot, so... And this end up being a thing that we absolutely have to have. Let's see. Fire snake. Oh. Okay, in a room containing an ashen idol, access from a ladder Coming from the first bonfire, descend the first few short ladders after the first encountered enemy, and then a longer ladder to another floor with an idol and more enemies. The spell is in a small sub-room off to the right from the ladder's base. Okay. Let's see, did we pick up Recollection? The room above where the smelter scepter is found. The room has several doors with smaller rooms. Okay. I don't believe we found that either, unfortunately. So we will more than likely have to go back and get that too. This is why you always double check. Like I said, that's why we're doing a bit of a cleanup before we do just a boss rush, because that's pretty much what's happening next. But, like I said, that means we need to find where Dance of... If I could spell, that would be wild. Okay. From the upper floor bonfire. I suppose I could just make this slightly smaller, that way I can see chat if anything rolls in, but... This big sidebar, who's what's it, but whatever. Alright. So, from the upper floor bonfire. I do know there's also like a relatively easy item to get at the beginning of all of this, but I don't know if I care. Okay, upper floor. Okay, you'll find a ladder that leads down to a big room with an ashen idol. Is that where you go? Is that what's on the other side of this? Ah, feels good to R1 a guy. You never know. Let's go through here backwards. It's fine. There you go. Right? I can only assume. Let's see what this message is. Sniper spot in short down. Oh, they mean like around. Interesting. No, I don't think we're worried about that. Just wanted to take him out. All right, boys. Man, I really don't want to have to kill y'all. Rather you just be cool and like scoot out of my way. Thank you. Okay, there's nothing through here, right? So it can only really be up here, right? Okay. Boys. Okay. Be wary of regret, therefore try ranged battle. You know? Let's see, yeah, because this seems suspicious, right? But that feels like death if I just walk down there, so that's not going to happen. I like they don't expect you to come this way. Unnecessary third R1. Ah, yes, this gentleman. And a good day to use her. Did I go up this ladder? Or did I only go up this ladder and then I came down? That's possible too. Yes, I appear to have only come up this ladder and I never went to the right. That sounds possible. Did I never come in here? That is my immediate question. Well, I would assume that means I never came in here because there's Dance of Fire. Awesome. Okay. So, I mean, hey, at least it was an easy enough solution. Okay. We need the feather. Where did I put it? There it is. Yes, use the feather. Ah. Okay, and now let's look for recollection. Okay, Control F. Recollection. Okay. Page door, behind one door are two bodies that hold the twinkling type in the hex recollection. Okay. Follow the path past the bonfire and you'll find two stones. Pull the lever at the end of the bars in this area. There'll be... Nice, right? We got to skip that, thankfully. Behind the sorcerer is a breakable wall. Oh, that's where the Katarina set is. I don't really feel like messing with that. Next to it, head outside and turn left into a small doorway. The end, turn left into a small room and go up the ladder. Pull the lever to open a shortcut to the previous bonfire. Okay. However, I guess that's the question. Is that this bonfire? Or is it a lower one? I feel like it's got to be this one, right? It might be probably the foyer, I guess. Maybe? Hang on. Crap. Yeah. Okay, so it is the foyer bonfire. So then what's on the other side of this? What is this door for? Near the upper bonfire. What door? How get to door? Because I just genuinely want to know. Okay, so we did that. We got Dance of Fire, Dane Stones, Soul Vessels. I remember picking those up. Burial Carriers, blah, blah, blah. Where the area is riddled with invader prowlers. We didn't have any issues with that. Do so. Foyer bonfire. Okay. I don't know. But either way, we... Yeah, because, like, what is this door, then? How do I open this door? Because, I mean, it's clearly what's on the other side of this, but how do you get to here? Ow. I just want to know. Might as well be at full health, I mean. The other thing is I don't think I care enough to find out. Like... Whatever. Let's go to the foyer bonfire. It's fine. Like I said, we've got basically everything we need. Let's go get this one last thing, and then we can go fight Fume Knight. Or Baja Blast Smelter Demon if we really want to, but Fume Knight first. Okay, yeah, because we opened this. Okay. dried root. Into the fog gate, kill the 5 ashen crawlers in that hallway. And at the end of the corridor, there's a body with 2. Yep. Go down the doorway, down the ladder. Kill her, open the bell doors. Yep. Okay, we get to deal with the explodey boys again, but that's fine. We'll make do. Alright. Oh yeah, we lit all the torches into here for better or for worse. The precarious chains are done thus far, my friend. Unfortunately. There's only so many precarious chains to have turns on. Hey, turtles, how's it going? I realized I missed a pyromancy and a... Oh. Well, you know. Could have been worse. Could have been better, but could have been worse. Well, I mean, if he's going to blow himself up, we'll just... Alright. I wonder if he'll follow me down here. I do kind of wonder. Huh. This seems like a thing, right? That seems weird. Oh, you know, I'm sorry that your turn on the precarious chain was pretty brief. Yep, this guy. I thought we opened all these doors. So, like, what are they on about? Yeah, because, like, there's nothing in that one. Do you remember Turtles? Like, right? Like, I maybe. That would be my next assumption. If you could, like, snipe it in the middle. But that does seem like a thing. Because here were the 2 bodies. Oh, yeah, and then this thing. Okay, maybe we did get it and I'm just dumb. Hang on. Is this some Scholar of the First Sin shit? No, we got it. I'm just dumb. Okay, good. Well, good. That means this was all for naught, but that's fine. Okay. So we've got the 2 pyromancies and the 2 hexes. So now we can go actually fight bosses for the first time in 3 streams. Well, 2 streams, but still. Ugh. Joy of joys. Alright, I'm pretty sure we've already taken out all of the Nadalia idols and everything around. Do I still have a Smolter Wedge? I can't remember if you need one or not. I don't think I do. Sunlight Metals and Precarious Chains has pretty much summed up the last few streams, but now there is more to Dark Souls, believe it or not. FromSoft programs in these things called bosses, and they're crazy. Some might even say it's the reason for playing the games, but you know, I agree. I'm here for the precarious chains and to grind for sunlight metals and nothing else apparently. All right, let's go see what this is gonna be like. Yep, because we cleared everything out from over here. We're not fighting that guy. Like I said, I've never actually fought this boss, so you're going to get to see me figure it out in real time. However, at least there won't be any... Oh, yeah, it's a whole thing. Hey, buddy. You seem like you've had a rough go. Okay, good damage. Ooh, ooh, okay. Big swipes. Ooh, all right. Okay, not obscene damage yet. I can only assume his second phase it gets pretty bad. Okay. All right, funny. All right. And I believe that is the sign he is getting angry. Ooh. Ah, punished for healing at the wrong time. I probably shouldn't be using Estus. Just to be wildly honest. Thank you. Like I said, that wasn't too bad. We were doing decent damage to him. Like, let's give it another whack. See what happens. I should probably make sure I'm wearing, like, the appropriate stuff before I just bust in there. I think I am. I think that's everything I would normally wear. Dude. Oh yeah, they've just got to... It's all about presentations with Souls bosses, for sure. Bad. Hey, we don't need any of that overhand swing shit, my guy. Ow. Alright, Rain. Yeah, that's right, I watch VOD video. Alright, okay, damage. I'm too short for you. Okay, there's a big wind-up on that. Wasn't there a whole thing about him if you drink Estus? Wow, I took that 3 hits to the face. Well, he got in there. Dude, Jesus. Haha, scrub. Ooh. Alright, second phase, maybe. I feel like you're easier to manage. Is that weird? Ooh, ow. Okay. There he is. Here's the roll catch extraordinaire. Again, I've seen videos of people fight him. This is my first time actually getting the... Ow. Ooh, that was a roll catch. Yep. Damn. All right. He does certainly deal a lot more damage. And does that mean I can parry him? Because if that's what that means. Ooh. Because, like, Pontiff was really hard until I realized I could just parry him. And then, man, not as intimidating of a boss anymore. I get the feeling I probably can't parry his strength weapons, unfortunately. All right. All right, Bing Rames, or whatever your name is. Rude. He had to get the first one in. I mean, it feels right. Yeah, we panic roll as necessary. Ow. Pancake. Get out. Ooh. that was probably a stupid time to heal. Once again, never claimed to be good at video games. Come on, Dork. Ooh, yeah. I like that he switches it up. You never know which one he's really going to come at you with. That's interesting. Ow. Ow. It's the 3-hit combo for me. All right. We can evidently get 2 in, depending. All right. And still have enough stamina to roll out as necessary. Cool. And now he's angry. Come on, Ram, I want to see your balls. Shoot your balls at me. Ooh, goddamn. Oh, we were right at the edge of that. God damn it. All right. Well. We'll take 2 drinks real quick. Okay. Dude, we stared that one in the face. Love that for me. Ooh, damn, that was fast. Ooh-wee. Sir. All right. Ow. Not cool. Not cool. That sucked. That was me panic rolling, for sure. But all right. I wish I could just put him into second phase immediately. I don't think I have Velstad's helmet. Actually, I'm not 1,000% sure how you get Velstad's helmet, come to think of it. Because I kind of just need to practice on his second phase, right? Like, that was my that's why it took me so long to get through, like, Nameless King and stuff, was because, like, practicing on his second phase was so hard. I don't see how he's this. Right. To be fair, he is the Ashen One, so. Whoa. Whoa. Stamina. Stamina recover. Ow. I reacted way too late to that. However. Heal really quick. You can't roll catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. That was probably not advised. Oh well. Alright, big Angie man. Ooh. Woohoo. Okay, let's not have no stamina again. That was a bad idea. Come on, bud. I probably should have dodged in there so I could get some damage in. Damn it, dude. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, that was a foolish idea to heal there. Okay. Yeah, like when he does it, how he does it. I thought it had something to do with like if you used Estus, it like holds off from him going into it or something like that. I remember reading something or other like that at one point. You know what? Here. Let's have the best shot we can going in here. Which means we can put on a slightly better ring. What ring is gonna help us the most? Probably not. I mean, just straight strength increase, probably. Don't really care about dark attack. I mean, not the dex ring, so. We'll just, use a Ring of Thorns, get a little bit of damage in there. Don't care about that. Not. Although I guess this is a thrust weapon. Wonder if the old Leo ring will actually give us any extra damage, per se. One way to find out. Right, this is actually a thrust weapon. This game loves... Okay, good. Thrust. Okay. Okay. These guys. Who can you summon? This must be a player character. You can summon Carhillion. That's really weird. I mean, good of him to help out, I guess. Do I care about that 10k that much? I just find it odd that Carhillion, of all people, is who you summon for this fight. Like, I feel like Agdane would have been, like, flavorful, I guess. I'm too short for you. Get owned, dork. That quick little swipe sucks. Ooh, damn. Ooh, was not expecting the additional crosscut. Hi, dog. Okay, so it does do a little bit more damage. I'm getting like 20 more damage a hit with the Leo rig. That is kind of fucking hilarious, actually. Make him Engie. We'll heal this time. Okay, I straight up don't have time to use Estus in this phase. Ooh, damn. All right. Okay. Didn't get roll cut. Sweet. Ooh, yeah. Send me your balls, Rame. Show them to me. Yep, shit. Well, at least we got poise. The aura on his sword makes me sad. Yep. Shit. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. Do it during the flamethrower swings if you're far enough. It's a bullet game now. Yeah, like I said, he just kind of shows his balls. All right, that one was really close. I just got sloppy at the end because I was getting nervous. Uh, yeah, I don't think we necessarily need to worry about popping another humanity or switching our rings up quite yet. We're still basically at full health. So, but yeah, no, he just shoots balls at you in a big, showy, pointless ring. I feel like if I were going to be summoning balls to launch at somebody, I would try to, at least hone them in, right? Get 3 on him. Haha, nerd. Get outspaced, dork. Oop. Regain stamina. Big overhead swing. Ooh, I'm dumb. That was on me. If he's gonna be dumb, I'm gonna heal. Get 2 in. Back up. Cool. Ooh. Pick up our souls because they're there. That was I thought that was risky, and then it ended up not being. Get a heal in, make him extra mad. Dude, those delayed attacks are something else. Poke him in the butt. Regain some stamina while we're out here. Damn it. Heal. Shit. Blow our whole heal. Alright. Evade the balls. Nice. Damn it. Whee! Nice. Out of range, sweet. I'm gonna crack a gem. Out of an abundance of paranoia. Get fucked, bro. Ugh. Why did I dodge backwards? That was super risky, but it paid off. I dodged way too early for that. Damn. Okay. Okay. Okay, regain stamina. Nice. Okay, cool. And we staggered him? Oh, my God. That stagger came at the perfect time. Nice. Ugh. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Sweet. Well. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty? Ah, the crown of the old Iron King. A faint heat lingers in the ancient crown. Right. Well, all right. Does that mean we have her whole soul now? Or do I still only have fragments? Soul of Fume Knight. Soul of Ava's whatever. Yeah, I have 11 Soul of Nadalia Bride of Ash fragments. How many do you need for the whole fragment? Hmm. An important question to know. Let's see. Because we need her whole soul to get the last pyromancy you need from this. Okay, so there are 12, because of course there are. Which one am I missing? I'm missing one. Let's see. It's probably one of these. Well, but I'm down a... Huh. Because I don't think I have any more smelters wedges, right? Hmm. Right? Yeah, I'm out. Hmm. Do we have the Dispeller +1 ring? No, that's the Dispelling ring. Let me see. Yeah. So, is it on the way to that? I clicked out of the wrong thing because I'm a genius. Lovely. Yeah. And the Dispelling ring +1. From the foyer bonfire, take the elevator up, going up. And the next elevator going up at the top, go right and open the door at the end. I feel like I did that, though. Am I wrong? But I don't have the ring to prove it. Well, interesting. These guys go back to sleep. Or at least that one did. Like, okay. Okay, and again, from the foyer bonfire. Okay. Okay, take the elevator up, which is this one, which we probably won't be able to get over to in time because this game loves to hate me. Okay. Okay. Let's see, and the next elevator going up. Again, I thought we'd already come through here. Spitting. The explosion will break the wall. Okay. So then I did come through here, because I got the smelter wedges. Black Firebomb. This seems horribly inconsistent. Maybe it's up here where you do it. Those guys. Yeah, there's the thing. Try eliminating one at a time. Yeah, well. Yeah, because this is the chest where the smelter wedges were. Okay. Well, this may take a bit of Googling, unfortunately. Nah. Ooh, it wanted to. All the weird water thingies from where we got the flesh mask or whatever the hell. Curious. Do you get the 12th fragment from, like, beating Alon, maybe? Because, like I said, I'm out of smelter wedges, so, like... Where else would they be? Let's see. Okay. Okay, so then I had to have just missed one somewhere. Interesting. Since one smelter wedge can be acquired after defeating Sir Alon. Well, I guess that means we gotta go deal with Alon. Well, hoot and a half. Yeah, because we took out the one that was there. Do I want to do Blue Smelter Demon first? Because I feel like Alon's super cool, and I don't want to cap off my experience with this DLC with Baja Blast enemy reskin. So, let's go in here. Ah, yes, to signify that this is for PvP. Ugh. I don't want to try a friend. I just want to leave. Oh, no worries. I missed a one of the Nadalia statues at one point. So but I'm obviously down a smelter wedge, but I won't get it until I beat Alon. And I was saying I would rather not cap off this DLC experience with Alon. I would rather cap it off with Alon than this. So we are going through here really quickly. Balls. Awesome. I should have went to Majula. Yep. I should have went to Majula. I have 100K on me. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fool, unfortunately. That's annoying. However, we do have a relatively simple solution for that, as long as I can run back and get them. Yeah. We will just run, get our soul, fail. In worst case scenario, we die, so. Or actually, no, I guess it's not that bad, because these doors aren't open, so. Well, at least that's a bonus. Ah. Yeah, that guy. And they're precariously placed too far back to where you could just fight them the easy way. Yeah, I think it's smarter to go cash in. I don't know how I always forget where the feather is. Okay. Let's go to Majula and then. How much is it to level at this point? 49. We should have enough for 2 levels. Till hope is fully withered. 2 points raises our attack by 1 point. Ooh. Don't really need Vit. I mean, endurance is always an option. Adaptability does nothing for us. Attunement does nothing for us. I mean, we could just be real healthy. I think just having more endurance is probably the best bet. Let's see, I did use quite a few life gems there, so we'll go restock really quick. If you make it back. There we go. No, thank you, Militia, for providing a service. Okay. Yeah, Balatro's so much fun. It's just one of those games that you'll find yourself thinking about it like, that sounds like it's so good. It's super worth your time, I believe. Yeah, let's put back on the hollow ring. Anyway, yeah, I've admittedly gotten my wife hooked on it too, so we'll spend most nights, we'll put like YouTube on or something and then just pass the mouse back and forth. It's a fun game. Who doesn't like Balatra? It's a fun game. There we go. Yeah, we'll deal with these dudes first. Thank you, Dark Souls 2. Yeah, so I mean, there are jokers that you unlock for having 30 or more of each suit, basically. It's admittedly the best one in my opinion is probably the Hearts one, but the club one is pretty tempting, and the spade one can be good very specifically. The diamond one is way more situational to me, but like anything, you can get better options with it. It's all about the context of the build, you know. It's a roguelike, that's for sure. Ooh. Sir? Are you having a hard day? Casters. All right. Ow. The retribution will come, casters. I don't think I've seen the skin. I mean, I'm assuming it's a game reference, right? Like, do I actually have to fight y'all, realistically? I'm assuming now. Cool. I'm gonna say, I see that there are several items around. So, like, but you can't get up there. And I'm assuming that's the boss door for Blue Smelter, so. Let's go deal with him, I guess, and then we can deal with everything else. Oh, Slay the Princess, okay. That's, again, a game that, like, is on my, it's in my wish list. I just haven't bought it. But, like, I know it's one of those games that I feel like will definitely interest me. Okay, so it's Red Smelter with just, like, a little bit more delay. Got it. All right. I was about to say, I really like the streamer Prod. He did a Dark Souls 2 enemy randomizer fairly recently, like in the last year. And one of the bosses that got randomized was the gargoyle fight that you saw me do a couple streams ago. But instead of gargoyles, it was just 6 blue smelter demons. And so, if he can do that, I can do this. Well, alright. Okay, well, he's buffing his sword. And this is phase 3. Like, God, we've gotten here pretty quickly. His blue aura sucks. I feel like it does more damage than the fire aura from the regular smelter demon. Ow. Lovely. Yeah, that was foolish on my part. Oh yeah, he said it was not a good time. It didn't look like fun. Could we be in time? That hit me? Really? Okay. No, that makes sense, Dark Souls 2. Thank you. But that didn't? Alright. Dark Souls 2 being Dark Souls 2 right now. Cool. We might have to double gem really quickly. Wow, the delay on that. That sucked. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was truly annoying. Okay. Dark Souls 2 hitboxes out here being Dark Souls 2 hitboxes. So I don't know if there's necessarily like a best. I think the one that I beat it with first was green. But I will say black deck is probably the hardest. Like, it's tempting to have that extra slot, but you also have to, you know, give up a lot in having, like, giving up a hand for the early game is so rough. Dude, like, just lay down. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, it definitely would lose a lot of its charm if it wasn't, you know, janky as hell, so. Oh. Hey, you. Quit. And then there's an item over here. Crimson Waters. That being said, I'm real partial to playing like big dumb hands, so I like having the extra discard of red deck. But like I said, the first deck I beat ante 8 with was green deck. So there's that too. Oh, is this another little nightmare run? Fun. Do you have to get through both, or you just kind of have to suck it up? Well, or we could die. Like, or we could die, I guess. Dark Souls 2. Awesome. That being said, I am like a huge fan of like Plasma deck is fun. Ghost deck is probably my favorite. All the other decks are really interesting, but they do have their quirks, you know. I mean, as anything would in that kind of game. Oh yeah, no, Riff Raff is great. Don't be afraid to sell the jokers that Riff Raff gives you, just because like the value you can get from selling Riff Raff jokers is pretty good. Honey, you okay? Okay. Yeah, Riff Raff and Dagger are fun together. Dude. Go away. Good lord. I apparently need all of my health to get through here, so chill out, please. And we're running. And we're running. I don't really care about my souls. I just want to get through here. Thank you. Lovely. Okay. And then there's this guy. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And then this is another drop to who knows what, so. All right. Well, this has been satisfactorily janky. Let's see, where's the... There he is. Well, at least he's done. Like, they don't even have the decency to acknowledge me. Ah. Okay. Ow. Check out the aim on Big Papa. Alright. Ow. Love that for us. And after that, our reward is fight a blue smelter demon. Stab him in the taint with our pokey thing. Dude, the delay on that is wild. Keep. Ow. Thank you. Where was it? Here, I guess we'll heal. Okay. Dude, the delay on it is nuts. Maybe pop a gem so that we can kind of counteract this. Okay, got lucky. He did not do the explosion. Sweet. Alright, bro. Yep. Once again, got lucky. He didn't do the explosion. And he went on to his buff sword already, which is just radical for us. Alright. I'm going to say that's probably our death, but that's fine. Excellent. Okay. Let's see if Blue Smelter Demon takes us more attempts than Rain. Yeah, I mean, they might as well have just given him like 50 phases. I mean, I feel like that would have made more sense. Really keep the player on their toes. That's the plan, right? Ow. Jesus Christ. Ugh. At least we can get through there consistently, right? Luckily, it's not like we're losing a ton of souls. I had like 5k on me, like whatever. Alright. Because I want to get the last couple items. So, like, I want to run through here. There we go. Could you not? Bro. Could you not? The astrologist robes. Man, I hate astrology. I hate that cliche. Alright, and again, evidently, I need all of my health to get through here. And I'm an idiot, so... Okay. Now the inevitable question is, when do I start using poison arrows to really get them? Alright, once again. Nope. Missed it. Yep. Crap. Oh, Dark Souls 2. I don't know why it's always these like side PvP area bosses that make me not want to continue to play the games. Like, ugh. Because, like, the double cats suck. The gank squad sucks. This sucks. Quit doing that, my guy. Go blog about your horoscope or whatever. Well, at least we got through there unscathed. All right. Wait for this dickhead. There we go. Quality. Quality enemy design. Start running now. There we go. Okay. Who decided to give those dudes 1,700 health? Because I have questions for you. Is that the only other option, is to drop down this way? Okay. Cool. We will do that. Because again, I'm assuming this brings you to the other path. The final path. Yep, because here's this guy. Who has just been cool the whole time. the old growth bomb. And red eye orb. Super happy we came all this way for this. Really appreciate it. All right, let's come back over here. Okay. You know what? Sure. I don't even think that's going to be enough to heal us all the way, but whatever. Okay. Clutch dodge there, actually. All right. Dude. All right. Get a heal in. Yep. Now he's all glowy. Ah, there we go. Damn it. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. Heal. Explosion. Yeah, that's what I thought. Jesus. All right. Why did I roll backwards for that? Ugh. Good Lord. All right. I do have the bow and arrow. So while it's safe and he doesn't have like big whooshy whooshies, we might throw poison on him to see what happens. You know, I don't think I care, and I seem to be able to run through everything, so I think we just say screw it. Oh, God. Well, you know that thing I said about being able to run through stuff? Yeah, it didn't pan out. Okay. Love that for us. That was fun. Like, is it worth it to deal with it that way? Like, I just don't fucking care. Running at those fireball trap things is not my definition of fun in any way. So, there's that. Oh. Happy you could be here, buddy. Thank you for charcoal pine resin. It's been a hoot. Could care less about my souls. Just want to get out of here. There we go. Wait for this bullshit to wear off. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Jesus. No, that's cool. Big fans of that. It's always these PvP gank areas, I swear. This shit always sucks. Why did they think this was a good idea? Fuck it, we were getting through here more consistently, which is insane. No. I bet your name is Kevin. Is that weird? To assume his name is Kevin. Akatha's chime, because sure. Like, you look like a Kevin. Dork. Make me waste a gem on your ass. Alright. Once more into the breach. Hello? What? That was weird. That was suspicious. Really? Okay. Okay, video game. That's fine. Okay. Well. This is going to be fun in the archery-only version of this. No? Again, I bet your name is Kevin. You look like a Kevin. Yeah, poise through this, nerd. Turtles, I apologize if your real name is Kevin, just so you know. I don't mean that in a negative way. You little bastard. Or to anyone whose name is Kevin. For the record, don't mean that in a negative way. Love Kevin from The Office, but... Okay. Excellent. They are not allowed on our precarious chains. That's for sure. Okay. That's fine too. Holy fuck. Are you kidding? Jesus Christ. Fuck this area. Again, who thought this was a good idea? And to fight a tedious reskin, like, good lord. It's optional content. Yeah, well, Bloodborne's optional content is tedious and long too, but at least it's well designed. Not aware of Kevin's bunker. Like I said, I've defaulted to Kevin from The Office, but that's just because his actor is kind of chill. Like, I don't know why I thought that it was... Why do I keep getting turned around? Okay, no, this is where we want to be. Why sometimes, but not all the time, can I hit you? That is weird. It's not ringing a bell, but to be honest, I'm also not the best at like just recognizing names out of a hat. So I could be, it could be a blind spot. It could be something that I absolutely do know and I'm just gapping on right now. It could be a lot of things. Fuck this guy in particular. There we go. I don't even need to kill him. I'm just doing it because fuck that guy. Like, there we go. All right. I actually don't even really care enough to kill you, my friend. Really just want to get through here so I can actually fight the boss. Okay, here. While his attacks are a little less whooshy-whooshy, let's get a poison on him. There we go. Okay. Re-healing. Okay. Fuck me, I guess. That is sounding a lot more familiar. Was he the creative mind behind Mr. Meaty? Because then I would totally be able to put that to the face. What the fuck? Dark Souls 2. Also, that poison did not do a whole lot. What? I swear to God. Okay. Dude. New least favorite boss? Too early to say that? Jesus. Yep. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the Blue Smelter Demon has officially taken me more attempts. Fair enough. You know, you appreciate somebody who really gives into the bit. Blue Smelter Demon has taken me more attempts than Fume Knight. Awesome. You know, to be honest, that really does sum up my FromSoft DLC experience. Like, the boss everyone has trouble with, no problem. Beat it really quickly. Beat it in a few attempts. The boss that everybody, like, clears through, no problem. Yeah. That's going to be my sticking point. Yeah, teleport away from that. Little bastard. All right. There we go. When in doubt, hold up your shield and just kind of run. No. No. You live this time. Would poison knives be faster? I wonder. I know it's one more thing to like juggle through, but it is an option available to us. Then trying to switch between, you know, our arrows and everything. That seems like an extra layer of difficulty. Really, Mace Guy? Let's see if this game lets me in here. Okay. Not if I miss. If I miss, they definitely don't. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. There is a Joker you unlock for having $400 at once. That's a fun one. Yeah, we need to back out of here. Okay, never mind. Get hit. That's fine. There's a deck that really benefits from chip scaling. So, if you enjoy playing with chips, you'll really like... I think you unlock that deck when you hit Purple Stake, I think is whenever you unlock Plasma Deck. Could be wrong. Oh, yeah, no. Banana, like, getting Cavendish over Gross Michel is one of the more annoying things you'll ever, like, grind for. But, like I said, it took me, I was probably 10 or 12 hours into the game before I won my first one. So, you are not in the minority, I promise. Okay. The game just decided that my dodge input didn't count. That's fine. Also, I think messing around with the poison knives isn't helping. Let's strip those from our item bar. Is it time to use a resin? It's not like I'd have time to apply it, really. Blue smelter demon. Right, the game was like, you too good at Fume Knight, so now we must punish you with Blue Smelter Demon. Oh my god. And I'm not gonna make it through here, and I'm sure as shit not running through the rest of this stuff, so. Like I said, I think I hit like 8 hours or so before I beat my first like anti-8 of Balatro. So don't let it get you down. It took me a while. And like that was after, I mean, and I've got like a decent amount of experience playing roguelikes and stuff like that, and deck builder games for what it's worth. So dude. Yeah, once again, we are not going through. Like, that is not going to happen. You know, I think I'm proving the name of the channel at the very least on the runbacks to Blue Smelter, so. This is almost as annoying as the runback to the Gank Squad. Honestly, Gank Squad made me rage quit Shulva to the point where I didn't actually keep going in that DLC at all. Like, between the run back and then the actual fight itself, I just plain gave up on that DLC. I was like, you know what? This isn't worth my time. Really? Dark Souls 2. Okay. Hey, are you a quarter of an inch away from this? No. You don't know how to duck your head, so you just die. Thank you, Dark Souls 2. Thank you. Really, making me want to play your game. Appreciate it. The real issue is I know that the Elan run back is terrible, so like did you like the Elan Knights whenever you had to fight 1,000 of them whenever you were going through the Iron Keep? Well, we know what you'd like more. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I feel like the game knows, like, it's like, I'm leaning this way, and then it gives you everything you would need for a completely opposite build, and then the next run, it's like, here's all the things you needed. It's like, why? Why do you do this to me? Like, why? Why am I just not allowed to enjoy the games that I enjoy? Like, the deck you unlock for beating any run with an orange stake is, it basically randomizes everything in your deck. Like, your decks are all random values and suits. And I swear, beating it on orange stake probably took me 50 tries, 100 tries, something like that. It was a lot. But doing that was just because the RNG of the deck itself boned me 1,000 times. Because it would give me a bunch of face cards and then give me everything that was good with low cards. And then it would give me a bunch of low cards and then give me all the face card synergies. And I was like, what is happening? No, bad Kevin. No Kevin. Oh, I thought you were asking if I wanted a drink. I'm good.
No, I was asking if you wanted.
No, I thought you were asking you wanted some of my drink. No, I'm fine. There we go. Yeah, I mean, like, nothing is worse than waiting for a Sock and Buskin when you've already got the build for Sock and Buskin to be good. Like, ugh. Like, get out. I love that he takes a second to lock onto you. Like, bro. Okay. Yep. That fucking delay. Elden Ring who? And the jankiest phase transition ever. Okay, this one he has like a little explosion for. Yep. Shit. We'll drink really quick. That probably wasn't worth it. It's fine. Drink again. Dude, I swear. I'm about to break my monitor. I swear. he really delayed that one. Get fucked, Blue Smelter Demon. Jesus, that sucked. Ugh. Another Smelter Demon soul, in case you really wanted another one. Ugh. That was not terribly worth it. Okay. And what was my reward for all of this joy and, you know? Oh, the Pharaoh's Mask, the thing that makes you permanently wet. Ugh. I honestly don't skip blinds a whole lot, just because most of the time you're benefited by going into the shop. So, like, usually I don't skip blinds, but, like, you know, every once in a while something will come along, like, especially once you get past white stake and start into the, like, red and green and everything above it. Like, every once in a while I'll skip the first blind because, like, guaranteeing yourself $25 or everything in the shop is free the next time you go into the shop can be a good idea. It just varies. His name is Roffle, Roffle, is the streamer that I follow for Balatro stuff. And, like, I will admit, like, watching his stuff, I have gotten, like, significantly better at Balatro because, like, it just made me aware of synergies that I wasn't paying attention to before. It was just really interesting. Plus, good background noise. He has, like, a pretty, like, soothing monotone voice, and he does memes. So, like, never mad about memes. Okay, well, we definitely need to restock on life gems. So, ugh. Well, 2 bosses down. Screw it. I apparently need more health. All right. Like I said, I am actually really digging this weapon. It's kind of sweet. Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, honestly, I just started watching it because he posted a video or something where he was like, because I was looking up how to do. So there is like a score cap. It's like 8 times 10 to the 106th or something like that. But the game basically glitches out and says nan-inf. So, like, if you've ever seen, like, thumbnails and stuff on YouTube that's like NANINF. And so I was like, what the hell is that? So I watched the video. I was like, oh, he's cool. And then I was like, oh, I never really thought about it that way. And then I ended up watching, like, the rest of, like, more of his content after that. So, like, just really interesting stuff. Like, kindly. Nightmare lady. All right. The astrologist said, wow. Where is... Oh, I just straight up don't have any Twinkling Titanite. I thought I found some. But alas, I really want to finish the mask. That way at least it's done, you know? Technically, the gauntlets or the leggings would be better, but having a fully maxed out mask makes me feel pretty. Let's see. Ah, yes, the Pharaoh's Mask. And then hollow skin. Another way to have maximum curse resistance. But apparently the hollow skin lets you, the hollow skin allows you to see like illusory walls, which is kind of cool. So, there's that. I'm sorry you don't have anything I need, bro. And she doesn't infinitely sell twinkling, right?
Well,
I only have one thing to offer. We both know what it is. Yeah, she doesn't. Okay, well. And apparently, even if she did, I wouldn't be able to afford any. That's wild. I love that I have more slabs than chunks. Like, good lord.
no interest. Suit yourself.
Suit yourself. Oh, I will suit myself, thank you. I was about to say, she doesn't have anything else of, like, interest for us, right? Yeah, right? Like, you need to pick up some rocks for yourself. It's just time to do that. You know, catch as catch can.
Thank you, guys.
I just know I'm gonna lose these souls running through the BS for Alon, so I do like shiny things. It is a passion, I believe, is the term. Okay. Well, let's go experience this. Like you said, I've only heard tell. I have no idea how bad this actually is. Well. Death ahead. Thanks. One cannot reside within the memory for long. Yeah, well. Oh, fun. I don't two-shot them. Excellent. Well. Sir. Smooth and silky stone. Skeptic spice. Okay. Alon Knight Armor. Oh. Oh. Joy. Joy of joys. Joy, joy, joy. Run away. Drink really quickly. Get a threefer? Hell yeah. Or a twofer? Alright. Cool. Bait this nerd again. Stand behind the pillar like a smart man. You know, to be fair, I'm not kill. I think he was already dead, or he already died. I don't know. The lore in this game's weird. Oh, we finally deal decent damage to these things. It only took, you know, forever. Poor salamanders. Hey, rusted coins. Ah, yes. You, sir. Hey, dude. Oh. Just in time to not get blown up. Wee. All right. I mean, they're certainly going to try to. I think we have that going for us. Dude, honestly, these salamanders are like some of the hardest enemies in the game at low level, for sure. Okay, and he's going to try to come in here. We will not take kindly to that. Lovely. I know, I know. They're sweet salamanders. I do feel bad, if that is any consolation. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. And by some of you, I do mean salamanders. Okay. Well, that was annoying. And from my understanding, it only gets worse. There we go. At least I poised through that. That's fun. Cool. What's down there, I wonder? Oh no, nightmares. Well, let's see how long it takes them to get frustrated and just run at me. Oh, not at all? Cool. Great. Man. Hey, you know, I'm not even, in that case, I'm relieving them of their illness, that I'm not, you know, I'm not a monster. This is euthanasia. One of my favorite demographics to write about. Not anything else, YouTube and or Twitch. Wee. In a Radiant Life Gem. Wow. I'm about to say, and down here's the boss room, right? Yeah, that's where Alon is. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go explore downstairs really quick. Put the rest of the poor salamanders, you know, to rest. Because they deserve a break too, you know? Well. Oh. Ah, a twin blade. Wow. So happy we came down here. Okay. Are there more just random things stuck around up here? Who knows? One way to find out. Tonight at 11. Hey, fire resistance. What the hell? Oh, Jesus. Come on, dork. Like, I'm not dying for you, but you know, I think we've all had to work under duress before. I think you'll be okay. What's a stab wound? You know, you're really hurting the team not being here. Oh, I don't miss those days fucking at all. Oh God. Like, man, I've worked my fair share of jobs that like that tried to like guilt you into putting time on the clock, and it was like, man, this is already soul sucking as it is. Like, okay. You know, like I said, this is A, a memory, and B, they were in pain. I saved them. Don't even. You know, I think we just go in with full health and see how it goes. Like I said, this is a brand new experience. What's up, buddy? What do you do? Well, apparently your back is magical. Good damage, okay. Ooh, that's the thing we were worried about. He almost jumped out the window. This is why they had to polish the floor so he could slide around, right? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Damn it. I just figured you were saying it like Sean Connery. You're good. Sounds. They should add the squeaky shoe sounds. I don't know why I was trying to go for the no heal. I think you can't even get hit, right? For him to do the seppuku ending, so whatever. Okay. Luckily, somewhat used to dodging past these guys anyway. So, he says after he gets hit immediately. Boys, please. Okay. Yeah, so he commits seppuku if you hitless and don't heal. I don't know if it's straight up hitless or if it's just you don't heal. But I don't think it's within my reach on my first time ever fighting him. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. And now his sword is stronger, which is just awesome for us. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's problematic. Okay. Yeah. That's what happens. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, we better with stamina management this time. Really Dark Souls 2. Gotta do me like that. You gotta do me like that, Dark Souls 2. Drink twice, so I don't have to fucking deal with it anymore. Dude, for real. Boys. Alright, somewhat safe. Drink. Full health going in. Alright. Ooh, got him. Oh, what the hell? All right. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I know that there are... Okay. I know that there are... I didn't realize he had like a different animation if you kill him mid-backflip. That's interesting. Good to know the hitbox on that stab's real fair. Cool. Okay. Into this again. Really Dark Souls 2? You couldn't be cool and just give me that one? No, you had to be a dick about that? Alright. Dude, fucking come on. Love it for everything to not immediately stagger me. Like, the bad part is I have decent poise, too. Like I'm no slouch for the poise. Like, okay. Jesus Christ. Really, my guy? Okay. Okay. Love that for me. You can keep doing that. No one would care. Okay. Like, I don't feel like I'm being cheated except by that one attack. That stab. That's the only thing where I'm like, that was horseshit. Okay. Everything else about him seems immeasurably fair. God, that's fast. Okay. Yeah, so it is, you have to... Yeah, right. Ugh. So it is straight up hitless and without healing. So it is both. That's what I thought. But like, ugh. I fear that may be beyond my skills at this point. So, although honestly, like, finding time to heal in his boss fight is not easy. You know what? I'm gonna kill this dickhead. Out of principle. Wait for this salamander to get mad, and then run. Okay, regain a little bit of stamina. Ow. Because of course. Hook behind the curb. Heal really quick. What the hell? God, this game. Jesus Christ, man. I hate Alon Knights so much. They're the bane of my existence. Alright. We'll drink really quick. And then get in here. Alright. I don't really care about the souls. Good lord. Alright, dude. Ooh. Ooh, okay, cool. I guess his momentum hit me. Come on, bro. Yep, that was not worth it. I think I just got wildly lucky on that. Sure. Okay. Does this floor have ice physics? Like, Jesus. The delay on that was real cool. All right. Yep. Shit. Come on, dude. You know you want to do your bullshit. Yep. Fuck, dude. Jesus. Yeah, I guess the old Iron King really invested in good janitors, at least. I'd say that about the guy. Yep. Where was that attack going, my guy? Not worth it to heal there. Lovely. Jesus Christ. Oh. No, fuck. Ugh. That was a really good attempt. God damn it. All right. He just comes at you so fast, like god damn. All right. Yeah, right. Like, I was hanging on by a needle for a lot of that. It's fine. We'll be okay. Here, let's go into maximum power mode. Those were all attempts. This is the first try. Oh. There are little summony guys here. You know, he has well avenged the salamanders at this point. I think I've died at least once for every salamander now. If that's what makes you feel better. Okay. Dude, Jesus Christ. The Alon Knights are the worst part about this. Alright. I did not mean to crack a gem. I meant to drink an Estus. There we go. Alright, boys. We're gonna need you all to calm down, please. because good Lord above. Ow? What the fuck was that? All right. No, sir. Hard pass. Okay. You can tell I'm locking in. Good Lord. Okay, that was cool. Okay. Good Lord. He tried. Oh, that probably should have hit me. Oh, wow, that jump comes out so fast. Sir Alon, there we go. Reason why they can make you able to move this is choose not to. Yeah, that's just deeply problematic, I think. Let's fucking go, though. Ugh. Hoorah for Nimble One. A smelter wedge. And then we can just kind of leave. Yeah, no, that went really smoothly. Annoyingly, again, the boss that took the most tries in this entire fucking DLC was Blue Smelter Demon. Ugh. Okay. Back to Majula, and then I'm missing one Nadalia piece. Yeah, right? Like, well, I think when I realized that was an attack opportunity was when I was like, oh, this is clicking now. Got it. How many souls are you worth? Not a lot. All right. Like I said, the real bummer is that Ornifex got cursed. So I quite literally can't transpose his soul into his weapon, even though I would love to use it. 40 endurance seems fun to me, personally. What to do with 40k? I mean, I guess fucking hopefully. Yeah, like I said, the reason why I've been somewhat keeping track of like my soul vessels and everything is the first place we're going in New Game Plus is to Shaded Woods so that I can actually interact with Ornifex, at least initially. Okay. All right, so we I never realized that it set the Grand Cathedral separate. That's interesting. Okay. The sixth one is in the third door from left to right, in the place with the hammer-wielding enemy with 4 doors you can go to after activating the elevator. Access near the upper floor bonfire. Did I get the life ring plus 3? That is something I will have to look at. Because if I didn't, I would assume that means I haven't, which means that's where we need to go to get the last Nadalia piece. Let's go look at rings. That is a life ring plus 2. I'm assuming that means I have not got the life ring plus 3, which means we will... I will leave a message. Let's see. Life ring plus 3. From the upper floor bonfire, go to the circular room with the elevator. Enter the room and turn right. Wait for the elevator to be on its way up and drop to it. Then quickly walk across to the next ledge. Okay. Still don't know what's in that room, so. Okay, and walk right. In the upper bonfire, go to the circular room with the elevators, which is down and around, right? Yeah. Okay, and then look right. And so, this one? Ah, okay. Interesting. You only be on its way to drop to and quickly walk across the next ledge. Ah, okay. Open this door? Ah. One of these guys, which we're always happy to see. Ow. I'm assuming it's this one. I mean, shot in the dark. Hey, honey. Yes. Okay, so now we actually do have the complete soul of Nadalia. Lovely. Nadalia is no more. True soul of Nadalia acquired. Well, cool. I didn't want to shut that. You know, I needed some private time. You know, just me and this corpse. Get the poke in, you know. Okay. Cool. Open the door to the right. Three bodies with blue. No. Yeah. 10 Titanite shards. Right? Like, I was fully ready to be, you know, truly creeped out. Although I guess this is kind of like the weird sky jail in Game of Thrones. So, there's that. Let me out of here. Well, you know. All right. Well, that's Nadalia's soul. What's in here? That tracks. I mean, of course it would be the life ring, yeah. Well, all right then. I don't know if I would have called that fun, but it was certainly something. Also, what's in here? Yeah, I was fully expecting that to be a mimic. Like, that seemed like peak mimic hours, for what it's worth. Why am I still on that? So this is how you get back around to that door. I've been wondering. A possessed armored great bow. Interesting. Hey guys. Ow. No, so you have that long. Got it. Are there water pots in here or anything? No. I guess I wear the Pharaoh's mask. Real quick. Because it makes you wet. You permanently have the wet. Probably wasn't worth dying over. Got it. I really should have opened the shortcut door first. That was stupid on my part. But whatever. It's fine. It's not like it's that far of a jaunt to get back here. And now we're wet. Where is my... Did I... Yeah. It's on the... Yep. Okay, cool. Okay. Slowest elevators in Drangleic. Lovely. If this is technically still Drangleic. Yeah. Fair point. Dude. I'm very comfortable with you. So I don't think these boxes can be interacted with. Unless there's something over here. Where does this lead to? Drink. Oh. Okay. Oh. The Simpleton's Ring. It makes you invisible when you roll, if I recall. through here really quick. Well, alright then. That solves the mystery of that door. Okay, well that's one DLC down. Let's see, we need to go trade Nadalia's soul to Strayed. So now the ever important question is, would I rather go to Sholva, or would I rather go to, would I rather go back to Elamlois? I'm going to say you don't have any new weapons for me, do you? Because it's only Porn Effects that really does that, unfortunately. However, a really expensive pyromancy. But cool pyromancy. Feeble cursed one. Yeah. The irony is, I don't even have any attunement slots, so. Yeah, I think we go back through Elamlois and save Sholva for the last part of Thursday's stream. There are only 2 bosses in this DLC, right? It's just, well, no, there are 3, but I already beat Ava. Or I already beat Ava, so that's right. There are 3 left. There are 2 left, but okay. Oh, this is so much easier with just a big, stupid, bonky weapon. There we go. I love my dog, but she's being a psycho. You know, that's not the worst business plan I've ever heard, for the record. Like, blank sheets of paper, and he just tells people, like, if you turn the paper red, like, if the paper has a red dot in it, it means you're the chosen one, and then never hands out one with a red dot. Ah. Love the hitbox on that. Bad dog. Bad dog. Drink. I'm going to say there was nothing unfrozen this way. However, there were plenty of things unfrozen this way. Well, couldn't have you be around. Well, this is just peachy. There we go. Thank you for actually attacking the thing I was trying to deal with. When in doubt, bonk. It has been my life's mission. It will continue to be. There we go. Actually drove that one home. Lovely. Really don't want to deal with all of you. Could y'all be chill and just like, come on. That would be really cool. Alright, at least you're easy to deal with in a straight line, in a passage. Ooh, big man, big spooky man. Alright, bro. You're gonna be dumb. Alright. Okay, and then I don't, like, it was just, like, random stuff, right? It wasn't, like, there wasn't anything, like, terribly notable here. It was just random junk. Lovely. Well, I'm so happy we got that repair powder. Made it all worth it. There we go. I think the most unbelievable thing about Dark Souls is that you can regain stamina if someone's punching you. All right. You know, that and the undeath, but mostly the idea that you could regain stamina while someone's actively punching you. Well, this was less exciting. Man, I wanted to see stuff. I get the vibe that these guys are going to be really annoying otherwise, so let's finish them off as well. Ooh, I think we got aerial damage on him. That's a hoot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm always, like, somewhat alive, right? But only somewhat. I mean, I've been dead this whole time. At least on the inside. Alright. Oh, it was that one. Poor thing. Oh, it wasn't. Aw. Ah, yes. I'm cold. Oh, wait, isn't this the way to the... Yeah, this part. Oh, God, I hate this part. These little things suck so much. It's like, oh, yeah, now I remember where I am. God, I wish I wasn't here. All right, drink. No, yeah, because there are all the fucking NPC summons and shit over here, too. Like, ugh. All right, Danger Rat. Come on. Thank you. A Twilight Herb. Better than a Twilight Sparkle, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Meanwhile, Hexer Nikolai's up there throwing whatever. Hey, Nico. Alright, dude. Well, there goes Hexer Nikolai. Okay. Hurrah for friend. Is it this elevator that, like, stuff is under? Can't remember. I don't think it's that one. He was not trying to build a snow fort, unfortunately. He was trying to electrocute me, which I'm also into, but, you know, not to that degree. Like, I love snow forts and being electrocuted. Those are my things. Don't judge me. Thank you for being here. We're all very happy. Okay. Freezer rat. Kill the freezer rat. Okay. Probably didn't need to drink a full Estus there, but... You know, an abundance of caution isn't a bad thing. More of Johnny Depp's ex-wife. That does not open from this side. Ah. I was like, I know there's more. This area is flooded with these little bastards. I mean, you know, we've all wanted to put electricity in our snow forts. I mean, I don't think I'm alone in that, at least. But, you know, the second you start trying to run a heater, it just all goes downhill, you know? 3 bolt stones? Well. Liar. There's no hidden path. Why would he lie to me? Turtles, why would somebody in a video game lie to me? I'm emotionally... Ah, yes, this gentleman. Yeah, I know you're not a player, bud. No, you're an NPC and a dick.
I didn't think there'd be a skeleton here.
Oh, crap. This guy's following me. Hey, how's it going, Mike? Thanks for the follow. Let's see. I'm a little hard up right now. There we go. And then... Did I use all of my, like, weird seeds? No, there's no more. Okay. Dude, you have got to chill. Like, good lord. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Nothing that way. Ah, yes. All right. I'm not. Like, nah, I'm good, man. I don't remember how to get through that side. Actually, well, I guess I just assume you come over here. Like, yeah. Because there's like a whole thing on that end, right? Let's go. Try left. Yes, thank you. There's a bonfire. I appreciate it. Okay. And an item. There we are. Magic stones. Yeah, I don't remember how you get into, like, this building. I suppose we'll find out. Yep. Because now we get to go deal. Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely, you know, just, he's like, hey, come check this out. There's no nefarious, nothing in here. I'm not trying to lead you to fight a white covetous demon. A white Jabba the Hutt. What could be worse than Jabba the Hutt? White Jabba the Hutt. Ooh, a large club +8. Hey, Jabba. Blobfish looking ass. I mean, that's probably what the white Jabba the Hutt would be yelling, unfortunately. Hey, there he is. Look at him. Hey, 2 twinks. And I'm not just talking about me and my opponent. He full healed. That's really uncool. All right. Wow, we really, okay, video game. No, that's cool. Fuck you, Maldron. God damn it. Well, at least it was fun, right? My question is, does he go back to the same place he was at? Or does he... Like, is he back in here? Or does he only show up down there now? I don't know. And, yeah, I mean, it's... Fuck off. Bro. Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog ass. Really? Thank you for stabbing the rat. Jesus. I can't wait for that DLC to come out for Shake the Rat. Or Rat Shaker. Also, these are the actual bone wheel skeletons of this area, right? Like, of Dark Souls 2, those are the actual bone wheel skeletons. They stagger you and deal an unholy amount of damage. You know what? We're going to go full petty with this. Because... Fucking Maldron. Yeah, Rat Shaker 2. Shake the rat. The rat shakening. Yeah. You know, say, what's your poison resistance like, dickhead? Dude, I was about to say, if you get another backstab on me, I'm fucking done. Like, we can have a lance off. But I get to be Lance Bass. Worth it. Super worth it. What a little prick. God. All right. My brain just blanked so hard. I guess my only interaction with a character named Lance in a fighting game was from, like... I mean, I guess it had to have been Marvel vs. Capcom, but, like... I don't know why I went for the whole cannoli on that one. Dude, these things deal so much damage. It is way too much damage. Good lord. Jesus. Well, at least Maldron's dead. There's that. Fucking ice rats. Ugh. And to be fair, they warned me. They said, be wary of Duo. So that's on me. Like, interacting with them hurts. Oh. I never got into Monster Hunter. It was one of those games that I was like, if I play this, this is all I'm going to play. Like, it's the same reason I didn't get super into Minecraft. Like, I've never actually, like, played Minecraft. For that exact same reason. Because I was like, if I play this game, it will become my identity. And like, man, I don't have that much free time anymore. And then I started playing Dark Souls, and that's what happened to me. But I've had several people tell me that, like, you would really like Monster Hunter, and it's like, no, I know I would. I know I would. Like, I'm bad enough about getting way too deep into a video game. That's how you're supposed to do it. Ugh, good God. All right. Did I finish exploring this frickin' cave? Is there anything actually? No, okay, it's just a drop down. Cool. All right. So, I was in the process of finishing exploring this cave, actually. Okay. Visions of door. Shortcut up ahead, then try right. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. This is the, yeah. We already took out that little dork, so we're good. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm all for a classic third-person shooter every once in a while, but... Well, turned this guy on. Great. That's what we wanted. At least we do significantly better damage to these things than we used to. Ow. God, the Spartan kick. Oh yeah, no, the like low frame rate animations from when they're far away are like just my favorite thing. Okay. It's very like PS1-y, and it makes me happy. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep. There we go. What? How did that not kill you? Okay. I think we were far enough away for them to not wake up, grab a brush, and put a little makeup. So, do you get anything if you hit these thing in the eye? Or whatever the hell this is? Can they be poisoned? I think I recall that they can be. But it takes a really long time, and we ain't got time for that shit. No stomps. Can no one just build a castle on their own nowadays? Like, come on. Oh yeah, like, ugh. Really, any part of this game that had wheel skeletons in it, I definitely have, like, video game adjacent, my brain is forever damaged. Like, I don't want to say PTSD, because that lightens, like, PTSD, for sure. And, like, that's a serious disease. Like, I'm bitching about a video game. Like, but, you know, I've now made that whole comparison, and so it's out there. Okay. Well, now that we've gotten through this fun little area. A ferrous lockstone. You know, that thing that we use all of. Is it this one that we need to look? No, that's death. You know what? Out of an abundance of paranoia, because God knows I am one to have a stupid gravity death, we will come over here. Okay. There we are. And up. Nice long elevator ride. Is this the end with the... Yeah, this is the end with the slide. Everyone's favorite. Oh, these guys. Well, at least we staggered them in 2 hits. Those dudes hit like trucks though, so we gotta be careful. These things suck. Like I said, this is the only DLC I've technically like gone all the way through. Come on, ding dongs. Okay. Immensely less terrified now. And then, yeah, it's just 2 more of these dudes. That's fine. Woohoo. Don't punish me too hard, game. There we go. Ugh. I can't take this. Well, don't worry, it's just bone wheel rats or whatever. There we go. Little bastards. At least they drop human effigies. So at least it's worth it, air quotes. Okay. Vine balm. We sell a very vine balm. There we go. It make the big snowball. I mean, it's definitely not great. Like, it's more that, like, God, the speed of the animation and, like, planting you in place to do it is just so, like, unnecessarily brutal. Hurrah for friend. And he was the first one we opened. He's usually the most annoying one to get to. A knight of Aleem Lois seeks the chaos. He should really have that looked at by a doctor. All right. Well. I don't remember. Does this kill you? Yes. All right. Good to know. I feel like you should be able to slide. Is that? Yep. Yep. I don't know which way is faster to get back over there. Probably this way, but God knows. Ow. Good God. Not the... Oh God. Okay. Well. We made it in here alive, so that was half the battle. Ugh, God. Yeah, I was like, we'll see how just running through here goes. It went. Okay. And we're back. And our souls are up there, aren't they? Oh, fine. Video game. Be mean to me. Because why wouldn't they be? We got through here once with no problem, right? He had to nick me. Why did I do that? Really? Okay, thank you. Again, like, 50K is a lot. It's like just annoying enough to be like, I need to go get those. Rat. Bad rat. Okay. Try this again. I'm apparently not the only one who's done this, at least. So there's a bonus. Okay. Agreed. I desperately need bats as well. Oh yeah. These guys are back. Awesome. There we go. All right. A fun long bridge. Radiant light gem. Cracked red eye orb. And Azal's staff. If I recall right, it's actually a really good, like, casting tool. Oh yeah, these guys are back. Awesome. All right. Nice trade. I don't know if that was necessarily worth it, but here we are. Meanwhile, this chick. Why are we not killing them in one shot anymore? What changed? All right. Cool. Don't remember what's through here. Ah, nightmares. Lovely. I don't know how that didn't hit. Like I said, I don't know what changed and why we're not killing them in one shot like we were a minute ago, but far be it from me. I just realized I probably don't want to be too close to those with this guy. Isn't this where one of the invaders is? I know it's something similar to this. Are these all mimics or just... Are they just cool, nice to me chests? You know what? Just in case. Just because I can't remember what's mimics and what's not mimics. Ah, the Sorcerer's Twin Blade. Wow. And another soul vessel. Hurrah for gorgeous view. It is kind of Christmas village-y in, like, Eastern Europe. No mimics, thankfully. We will take what we can get on that. Yeah, this just drops us down that way, right? It's not like a new path, per se. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was the peak of that excitement, I suppose. I could have sworn there was something special about that particular direction, but... oh well. I've been thinking about making the formal switch to, like, streaming on YouTube, just because I feel like I do have more of, like, an audience over there, per se. Like, I don't think I stream often enough on Twitch for them to be, like, over here. Also, I'm somewhat hopeful there's, like, less spam over there, but I don't know. Also, we have a very nice number of life gems now. So we got that going for us. Alright, let's see what thawed out on this side. Where's this guy going? Sir, you saw me walk over here, right? Bro's pathing was too strong. The retainer short sword. Well, we can't be having any of that. Dude. These guys. A torch hollow? Interesting. That's super weird. Was not expecting there to be a torch hollow here. So, in Dark Souls 2, you gain maximum health whenever you acquire your humanity, and you lose maximum health every time you die. That is actually an echo of how it was done in Demon Souls. Ow. Bonks. So, like, if I wanted to be at full health right now, I would pop a human effigy. And then that would get me up to full health. Or, like, full maximum health. Yeah, that could have stayed with Demon Souls, in my opinion. But what are you going to do? I didn't even see what that item was. It is the route we've been saddled with, so to speak. Try right. Yeah, you know. I wasn't even super paying attention to what we picked up, but fuck it, whatever. I'll see it in the VOD. It's fine. Still real confused as to why that necessitated a whole thing. That's why that torch guy was there, though. So that you knew to come over here and light torches and do that whole thing. Interesting. It really sucks that we have no Estus right now. But you know what? We'll make do. I'm gonna crack a life gem. We have over 3 hours of torch time, so there's that. I think there's a flexile sentry in here, if I recall. And a bunch of those little nerds. Ooh. What's up here? The Bone Fist. Arguably one of the coolest weapons in this game. Oh, yeah, no, of course. They've got to milk everyone for as much money as they can get at this point. Well, before they give us anything we actually want. That's just how it works. Hey, dinguses. Well, at least they were really important. Ow. Good old Flexile Sentry. Pleasure to have you, bud. Welcome back. With the weird rubber banding points and everything. You know, we've already got our bow out. We're gonna handle this the fun way. There we go. I mean, if we don't move except for to shoot arrows and he doesn't notice us, does this count as cheesing? Yeah, you know. And it's also yet another classic Dark Souls of, hey, let's put an early main game enemy just randomly in the DLC as an enemy. Or a random early game boss. Let's just make it a random enemy in the DLC later. Yeah. I'm the John Cena of Dark Souls. Clearly. Well, that was who. Didn't even drop me anything. Ugh. What a jerk. Hey, look, another one. Did you want to fight multiples? Let's see, her poison resistance is real bad. So, we can get away with that. Like, I think they are, like, lizard people, if I recall. They are like lizards. So, that joke's funnier than you think it is. Yep. Foot stuck right in the fondue on that one. Be a shame if he, you know, just took like 8 poison arrows to the face. The riveting gameplay of Dark Souls 2. I think, if I recall right, the key that he was standing in front of, the item he's standing in front of is a key we need to be able to get to the frozen outskirts. So, and I want to find that bonfire, and that's probably the last thing we'll do this stream. Again, so that we can kind of just boss rush the last half, but there is still a good bit we need to, like, look through of this DLC, but still. Yeah, the #1 cause of death is accidents. Oh, and he even tried to jump attack us. Like, man. Poor guy. You know, you'd almost feel bad. Almost. Yeah, more humming of figgies. And then this item, which if I recall right is the key. Yeah, Garrison Ward key. Okay. Cool. Well, all right then. Happy to have cleared that out already. It only took us 6 life gems. Look at us. Okay. Well, that's this whole part relatively cleared. Because this takes us down to this bonfire, which we will sit at, because, again, having no Estus makes me stressed out. All right. And then I don't remember... What's the best way to get to that bonfire? Jesus. Hey, Big Bonk. Leave it to the pros. Alright. Then this guy that wasn't even awake yet. Feel kind of bad about him. You know what? You deserve that, Deb. Alright. Gentlemen. Two, three. Like, I'm just gonna call that one your fault. Like, there we go. We'll drink an Estus just for safety. My guy. That was my whole body and face. Like I said, being like, because we're like almost level 200, and those dudes take out half our health bar. Like, man, the difficulty spike is real. Oh, hey, we're up here now. Interesting. Item. Dark Dance. Ah, cool. Unknown horrors of human design. Cool. That slide we were allowed to go down. Some Lloyd's talismans. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Like, dwarf required a head. Like, clearly, they should have studied the blade. It sounds like it's their problem. Well, this door doesn't open from this side. Sir. I didn't expect to be able to backstab you, if I'm totally honest. But cool. I think the place we're aiming to go is right there. It is. Cool. Okay. I was even being careful and trying not to get hit by that, so that's on me. There we go. Oh, now you guys want to get up. Okay. Twofer. Alrighty. Alright. And that's all the bonfires discovered, I believe. Okay. Well, let's double check that, just because, Lord knows. Yep, that would be Todos bonfires. Sweet. Well, that was kind of the bulk of what I wanted to get done. So let's go give the crows their presents. And then we will call it a stream. Yeah, I was about to say, I know I need to go put a little bit in, but I think it would require another like couple thousand to shore up. So I will see if we get any like poppable sold between here and there from the crows. And then, yeah, we'll definitely catch a level up. That's for sure. That's for true. Okay. We didn't get anything like that. Good. Yup. But we did get a whole bunch of those. So we will leave a petrified something. And then individually leave 8 smooth and silky stones. and try not to use one because God knows I did that last time. Yeah, like I said, it's just been like a fun thing to do with the industry. Just like a little, hey, you know, let's just let's drop off presents for the crows. Why not? Why not, right? They deserve it. So nice, so smooth. Okay, the old whip. Yet another one. Guys, I just gave you smooth and silky. Yep, soul of a proud knight. There we go. A light in the dark souls, indeed. Titanite chunk. Divine blessing. A hum and a figgy. Another soul of a proud knight. Okay. Dark Knight stone. How did they know Batman was my favorite? Well, that's them's. Careful not to use the dark sign accidentally. You know, admittedly, now that I have the feather, I should probably just put the dark sign in the item box so that I don't accidentally do that. Because, man, I could see myself doing that by accident. But, yeah, like I said, we fought 3 bosses I've never fought before. And, yeah, it's 51K. And I don't think I totally embarrassed myself, so that's always a positive. How many souls is this? 2? Yeah, I probably need to prop both of them. Yeah, like, they don't, like, I understand why, especially the other Souls games are a lot more precious about them, because they do not come along terribly often, but like having heals outside of your Estus doesn't come along very often. I do feel like this game just hands them to you at times. But again, this game's also a lot more loose about its healing items, so. But yeah, I have 21 Divine Blessings. And like, don't get me wrong, again, we've been doing extracurricular activities, so to speak, but like not that many. Like, I don't feel like we've gone too above and beyond what you would normally do in a playthrough thus far. It's really once we hit like New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus.
There until.
Okay. I like 45. That feels like a good round number to me. Yeah, I think you maybe get. I think you maybe get 2 or 3 the whole time. Like, screw it. That's fine. Okay. Then we'll go buy our 10 more from Malentia. Just to keep abreast with the stock. You're welcome, Malentia. 73. So we definitely used quite a few life gems this particular stream. But like I said, we finished the DLC, so it's fine. You know, I wish it worked that way. I don't believe it does, unfortunately. That would be pretty good, to my understanding. Alrighty. So like I said, we'll comb through this side and then from the inner wall bonfire next time, and then we'll boss rush it, and then we'll start digging into Shulva. But yeah, so that was what? All right, cool. I'll come over here to do my outro. Good lord. But yeah, that was a Dark Souls 2 stream. That was one of the Dark Souls 2 streams of all time. Actually, I would argue to say that was pretty good. I didn't totally embarrass myself, but I also proved that I'm not amazing at video games. But I did okay. Considering that was my first time fighting any of those bosses, I think I did all right. I'll take it. I'm going to say thanks for hanging out, Turtles. Really appreciated you being here the last several streams. It's really kept my head level. Thank you. I'm going to say Thursday we'll keep rolling on this. Sorry if anybody's been interested in Sunday streams, I've been like yesterday, unfortunately, I had like a really bad headache, so like it just didn't come together. But like I am still like tentative Sundays. That is still the plan. It's just been kind of out of my hands the last couple of weeks, unfortunately, but it'll happen. Like I said, I intend to play other games that aren't like the main challenge or whatever I'm trying to go through on Sundays. So, and actually, I think this Sunday I am going to sit down. Well, no, because this Sunday is Mother's Day, right? So this Sunday may be a foobar as well. At some point, I really want to sit down and go through the challenges in Balatro because I haven't seen a whole lot of content about them. Like I've seen, like, I mean, there are people who have gone through them, obviously, but I don't know. It's doing them as part of the quest to finishing Balatro. And not that I'm completing Balatro on stream, because there's no way y'all would have wanted to watch 300 hours of me playing Balatro. But that aside, I think I do want to do a stream where I just go through the challenges of Balatro. Maybe, I mean, and maybe that's a series of just playing like the challenges in Balatro, like from start to finish, just to kind of show how long it would take somebody who's like reasonably experienced at the game, but not like a master or anything. That might be fun, actually. Plus, get to play Balatro on stream again. Love playing Balatro. But, like I said, that is all for the future. We will figure that out. If you want to see what I'm going to be playing on stream, follow me on my socials. watchmebebadat on Bluesky and Twitter. And watchmebebadat stuff on Instagram. I post silly little memes about whatever game I'm going to be playing today, or the day that it goes up. And I post the link so that, you know, you don't have to like find me on Twitch. You can just click the thing. If you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate it. Leave me a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. It does apparently help out. Like I said, I'm just kind of down for people to be watching. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, that's going to do it tonight. See you later, turtles. I'm going to say, I've been Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Thanks a million for being here. Thanks a million for watching. Have a good night, everybody. I'm going to say, let's hit up the righty-ho. Ha-ha. There we go. Adios.